Live from Texas, this is a Will Cain show. It is day 38 of the government shutdown and has been a travel nightmare for flyers today. The FAA announcing 40 at the nation's busiest airports are cutting flights. Cats are starting at 4%, and if there is no deal by next Friday, that number jumps to 10%. And as of 4 p.m. Eastern, here's where things stand. Over 960 flights have been canceled, with over 3,500 flights delayed. That flight mayor did not affect my flight back from New York City to Dallas, but it is happening as Republicans are working to end the shutdown. Democrats, they are worried about branding. I think there will be some pretty substantial damage done to a Democratic brand that has been rehabilitated, if on the heels of an election in which the people told us to keep fighting. We immediately stop fighting. If we surrender it without having gotten anything, I worry that it will be hard to get them back up off the mat in time for next fall's election cycle. Will branding requires your flight to be canceled? A normally common Senate Majority Leader John is furious. It is a straightforward proposal. It addresses the concern that millions of Americans have who are headed to food banks and cannot pay their rent. Then you are coming down here and saying you will object. It's about leverage in it. Is that what you have been saying? It is about leverage? This is not leverage. This is the lives of American people. Will, although it has been a month, Chuck Schumer has come up with a new idea. Is an old idea real on date? About Obamacare. Democrats are ready to clear the way to quickly pass government funding bill that includes health care affordability. John Few needs to add a clean 1-year extension of the SEO tax credit to that. CR said that we can immediately address rising health care costs. That does not a negotiation. It and it an extension of current a lot is something we do all the time around here. Will Jasmine Crockett has one unusual demand. I need Trump to sign in blood. It to sign in blood. I say that jokingly, but pardon me, yes. Will, is it joking? Is starting to take you seriously on the necessity for blood. What exactly are Democrats fighting for? They are fighting for a failed health care plan, Obamacare. I owe you an answer on why it is I am standing here today, asking to extend it something that was temporary. And here is the reason. We did fail to bring down the cost of health care. President Trump is done. He is done with a negotiation. He's down with the government shutdown, and you is done with the filibuster. He is asking Republicans now is the time to nuke the filibuster, meaning it would no longer require a supermajority or 60 votes to pass bills in the Senate. And President Trump warned you, might as well do it, because it very soon nuking the filibuster. It will be done by Democrats. President Trump, Democrats will do that, and most of it will admit the Democrats will do it. So why are we not doing that? And only a foolish person would be against a lot, especially when you realize these are crazed people. I am totally in favor of terminating the filibuster, and we will be back to work within 10 minutes after that vote took place, and lots of other good things would happen. And it does not make any sense that the Republicans will not want to do that. That is not partisanship, and that is not a favorite dream. That is simply listening. They are going to recommend that the Supreme Court justices go from 9 to 13. That will happen, people. They are going to do some blue ribbon panel of distinguished jurists, and they will recommend 13 in a Democratic Senate and House. They will pass it, and the Democratic president will sign into, because they have to do an intervention that we can have a Supreme Court that the American people trust again. English, CC1. From Fox News.